Hello, my name is Asher, and this is Asher Reviews Movies and TV. Today, we're going to be going over my Disney collection to see how much it's worth. So this is basically a cost breakdown of the Disney collection. I'm going to tell you where I got these movies from, how much I got them from, how much I got them for, how much they sell for at CEX, and at the end I'll tell you the total cost in Great British pounds and also USD. Let's get straight into this then. So this is probably going to be a bit of a long one. This video will hopefully coming out about 10:30 tonight. Okay, so the first one we have on the list is Toy Story. So, obviously everybody knows the original story of Toy Story. It's basically these two main characters, Woody and Buzz Lightyear. Tom Hanks plays Woody. They've got this DVD also includes special features. I think I picked this up for about 10-12p from a charity shop, or maybe it was from a mystery box, to be honest. I don't remember some of these, to be honest. That is the basic disc and case there. There's some special features on the disc, but there's no special features to the case. That sells for £2 at CEX, and they'll give you 1 pence store credit, so it's not too much, you know. Yeah. The next thing we have is Toy Story 3. So again, basically the same cast, but we've just got a lot more cast members in this. But I do quite enjoy this animated film. It's probably my favorite out of the original trilogy. Definitely some good bonus features on there as well. If you can see, just trying to focus. Yeah. Obviously created by Disney. That's just why I'm showing you this collection. I think I picked this up for about, what was it? Another 10p pickup. Really great condition disc as well. Sells at CEX for £2, and I would get a P store credit, as I said. The next thing we're going to look at is Lion King. So this is not the original Lion King, which is very sad, because I do enjoy that movie. I don't believe I've actually watched this Lion King movie. We have got the cast up there. We've got Donald Glover, Seth Rogen, Beyonce, James Earl Jones, and then it's just a basic Lion King case. This is made in 2012, I believe. I picked this up for 25p at a charity shop recently. I think that was in my September haul video, if you saw that. Did you see that? Maybe. So this is October haul, I would have been, sorry. This is just the basic layout of the case. Normal case, no art on the disc. And this sells at CEX for £1.50. I picked that up for 25p, as I said. Wreck-It Ralph is the next one, which comes with a nice slip cover. I paid 25p for this at Bernardo's. I do remember picking this up. I was debating between this and one of the Lego Batman movies. The Lego Batman movie, but then I picked that up later in the month, which was good, so that I had both. Because I didn't want to spend too much money in that one charity shop. I think it was 25p. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to put this down, and we're going to take the slip off. This is the actual case then, with the disc itself. We've got some good artwork on the disc, and you can see we've got the original Disney blue case as well. Check on the back for some bonus features. This sells for £2 at CEX, and you'll get a pence store credit for this. You can see we've also got some extra features on the back there. We've got Sonic, and we've got a few other characters in there as well. Eggman as well. Yeah. This sells at CEX for £2, as I just said. And I do really like this classic slip cover, as you can see that. You can see classics, this is number 51. And then when you have it on your shelf like that, you can see the number classics 51. So there's 50 movies before this that I do need to collect. I do have one other classic movie, which is number 16, and I'll get to that in a bit. So that is the next one on the list. The next thing we have is, oh, that's cool. This is actually a Disney classic as well, Tangled. We have number 50, but we don't have the same slip. If I find the slip for this on a different disc, right, I'll just show you now. I'll pick the camera up, sorry. We've got classic number 50, as you can see. Sorry, I'm gonna, hold on, let me just pause the video. That should be better now. I've gone for the original blue. We've got the classics number 50 on the slip, on the actual sleeve of the case for there. But so this one does actually come before the Wreck-It Ralph, which means it would go the one before this, then Wreck-It Ralph. But sadly, we do not have the slip to this, so if I did want to display them like that, it'd look a bit awkward. You can also see we have this kind of the same colour of like case. One's purple, one's a bit more blue. Obviously, Tangled, everybody's watched this film at least once in their life. Some really good bonus features on this as well. Version 1, version 2, 50th animated feature countdown. Yeah. We'll just open this up to see if there's any art on the disc. No art on the disc, but we do get one of these movie rewards. That is the next one. So Tangled now, that sells at CEX for £2 on DVD. And you'll get £1 store credit for it. I believe I picked that up again for 25p. We're going to go on to Monsters University now. One of my favourite films growing up, Monsters University, made by Disney and Pixar. This is a really great, fun animation and comedy film. It includes one disc, but with some bonus features also. It's got Dolby Digital, and yeah. This is not a part of the classics line, obviously, because it's a Pixar film. I do put my Pixar and DVD and Disney films together because I count them as they're both made by Disney. So that's why they're together. And you've got the original disc there for Monsters University. So again, as I said, that sells for £2 at Monsters University. Sells for £2 at CEX, and you get £1 store credit. Next, we've got National Treasure 1. Should we get that now? This sells for £1.50, starring Nicolas Cage. Yeah. I've never watched this. I'd love to watch it at some point. It is on my watch list for this month. So it's more of a live action movie. It's supposed to be an Indiana Jones, modern take on Indiana Jones. About a dozen bonus features there. Some Dolby Digital. And I think it's actually 2 discs, if I'm correct, yes. You have the bonus special features DVD bit there. And then we have the original film DVD bit there with some artwork on. Again, as I said, £1.50 at CEX. Next, we're going to go for National Treasure 2, which I did pick up. I thought, do they make a trilogy for this? I don't think they did. I know they made 2 of them at least. National Treasure 2, Book of Secrets, again starring Nicolas Cage. Not a lot of bonus features on this disc whatsoever. We've got some good Dolby Digital there as well. It's a rated PG. And we're just going to have a little look at the disc. Actually, some really good artwork on this disc. I do quite like this type of artwork where you can split the disc in half. That sells for £1 at CEX. Pete's Dragon, where are you? Pete's Dragon now sells for £1.50. This stars Bryce Dallas Howard, Oaks Fegley, and Wes Bentley. This also stars Robert Redford. This is a live action remake of a classic film. You can see the plot there, and then you can see some extra features down there. I do really like the art style on this. And then we'll have a look at the disc itself. It's more of a white than a silver like the others. Again, not part of the classics range, as you can see for that. This sells for £1.50 at CEX. You get about a pence credit. Then we have got Ratatouille with a slip, but not with a classic slip, because it's not part of Disney. It's more part of Pixar. The slip's not different to the actual case. I don't know why they've done that. It's just a bit holographic, which I do like, actually. It's a 2-disc collector's edition, and it's got exclusive DVD bonus feature. Building Paris, character profiles, progression real and rapids. You've got also Dolby Digital on here, as well as dual layer format. You've got some extra bits here, a little bit of booklets to tell you about the film. You've got the actual film itself. And then you've got the bonus features and material for the film, which I do actually like the artwork on this more than I do on this one. So, Pixar thought that out. Again, as I said, sells for £1.50 at CEX. And you'll trade it in for about a pence on voucher or in cash. Next, we've got a bit of a weird one, Starstruck. I actually got gifted this by someone, and I thought, it's not part of the classics range, but it is a Disney film, and I thought, I'm trying to collect every Disney film, so why not collect the Disney Channel films also? I don't know if I'm going to carry on collecting these films, but I have watched this before. It's not great. It's just not the worst film ever. Again, we've got that original silver grey Disney disc. This sells for about £1.50 at CEX, if I can find it. Starstruck is £1.50 at CEX. Get £1, you'll get 1p credit. The next classic film we're going to look at is Sleeping Beauty, as you can see by the slip cover there. It's the Sleeping Beauty. This was one of the first movies that actually got made by Walt Disney himself. Yeah, again with that classic purple or bluish slip actual case. I do love these slips. It feels like you've got something hiding behind them when you're pulling them off, because you've got a different cover on the actual case itself. So I do like that. As you can see, we've got Sleeping Beauty, and then you've got actually, I think that's Maleficent, if I'm correct. And then Sleeping Beauty and Prince Charming, I think that is. And then we're going to just have one quick look over this. It does have Dolby Digital. That's great. And then we're going to go through this bit here. We've got actual art on this disc, which is surprising. Thought it'd be the classic Disney colour. And then if we take this case off, we can also see the classics number 16 for there. So that sells for £2 at CEX. No, £1.50 at CEX. And you trade in for pence credit. We're going to go to Cars next, which is another Pixar film. It's not a Disney classic, as you can see. I don't think I have any more Disney classics. That is a classic. That's a classic. I've actually got a few more just to show you, but they don't have the slips. Right, let's go through this. So we've got Cars, which is one of my favourite Pixar films of all time, maybe even one of my favourite films of all time. Uncontroversial opinion, I do like the third one as well. So this is a great, I do quite like the third one, a bit more than this, I think, because it's more about racing. Dolby Digital, as I said, made by Pixar. You got some extra bonus features, one-man band, deleted scenes. We've got some good artwork on the disc itself. We've got the main characters, Lightning McQueen and can't remember his name, Duster, I think it is, if I'm correct. Tell me if I'm correct in the comments. We've got some extra little pamphlet there, which is nice to see. You never get posters or anything with films anymore, which is a point I'm probably going to be doing a whole video on. So if you do want to see that, make sure you comment below. That sells for, where is it called? It's £1.50 at CEX, and you get about a pence on store credit. We've got Cars 3 next, with some extra bonus features, as you can see down there. It comes with subtitles. It's got Dolby Audio, which is really great to see. It's obviously made by Disney and Pixar. Rated G, and it is a Disney DVD. And it's also one of them classic Disney silver DVDs. I would prefer to see a bit of artwork. I felt like they should have done the artwork in all 3 DVDs. This one is actually the most expensive DVD on here. Cars 3 sells for £3.50 at CEX, and you can buy, they'll give you £1 store credit. Next we've got Disney's Cinderella, but no, not the animated one, the live action remake. As you can see, it's not a classic due to it being a remake. We have got some bonus features. We have got Dolby Digital, and it's rated U. I have not actually seen this, and I don't think I'm going to see it for a while. I will probably watch it when I'm bored. You can see we've got that classic Disney white case as well. I've still got the price tag on this. I do not know why. See, this video is a good shout for me to take all these price tags off. Let's just put them back there. That sells for about £1.50 at CEX. Now we've got the classic Cinderella, Walt Disney's classic Cinderella. If we turn this over now, we've got, this is classic number, what? This has not even got a classics. I think this might be the first classic, you know? It does not have, okay. It's a bit odd. Walt Disney's classics, we have Cinderella. You can see the mice, you can see the horse carriage. It's a 2-disc special edition. We're going to turn this around now. You can see that you've got the bonus features, some Dolby Audio and Dolby Digital, and yeah, let's open this up. So the first disc, which is actually quite cool what they did here, they've got the Cinderella logo over there, and Cinderella over there as well. I think that's the actual film, disc 1. Disc 2, I believe, is the extra features. So you've got the mice and also the Cinderella. I believe this is the first classic film. Again, sells it for £1.50 at CEX. This is A Christmas Carol, starring Jim Carrey, or voiced by Jim Carrey. We've got Dolby Digital. We've also got bonus features in this as well. I picked this up for 25p at a charity shop, and it sells for A Christmas Carol, £1.50 at CEX. It's got that lovely, generous grey and silver disc with that purple case that we all love. Dumbo next is actually classic number 4. As you can see, we've got classic number 4 there. Yeah, that's the case but there, as you can see. I do quite like the Dumbo film, especially the live action one. I do quite like that. Me and my mum watched that a few times. It's got Dolby Digital. It does have bonus features, and as I said, it is classic number 4. Let's see if it's got the original Dumbo, you know, colour scheme, and its purple case. We've also got Finding Nemo, which is a Pixar film, 2-disc special edition. Obviously an animated Pixar film with a bunch of bonus features, as you can see, because we've got 2-disc special exclusive edition. Rated U, and it's got Dolby Digital and plenty of subtitles as well. So this is the first disc, which is the actual film, I believe. This has got loads of artwork on there. You can see Nemo and his father, Dory and his father, Nemo and his father, yeah. And then you can see in this one you've got Finding Nemo, and you've got Dory and Nemo in the crack in his mouth. And this is the bonus features with a really nice artwork as well. No bits of paper in there, sadly. But that does sell for £1.50, as does Dumbo. Frozen then is classic number 52. I was not expecting this to be a Disney classic, but I guess it is a Disney original film, so it should be a Disney classic. Take a breath. So it does have some extra bonus features, as you can see by that. It's also got Dolby Digital, and it's got a nice big blurb of top water blurbs there. It's got the original silver and grey disc and the purple case. This also sells for Frozen sells for £2 at CEX. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more DVDs to go. We've got 2 Disney classics left out of them, 4, and then the last 2. Next thing we've got is probably one of my favourite superhero films of all time, outside of the MCU and the DCU. The Incredibles. Disney presents a Pixar film. This is a 2-disc collector's edition from the creators of Finding Nemo. We've got Frozen there and Nemo. We're going to take the little slip off now, if I can. Okay, so now I've taken the slip off. I just had to pause the video. We have got all the characters from the film. Again, not much has changed about the slipcover. It's not a classic, I don't believe. No, it can't be a Disney classic because it's made by Pixar. We've got 2 discs and a lot of special features on this. As you can see, you can read if you want to pause the video now and just read them. I'm going to zoom in for you. And there. This is also a Dolby Digital. And there's the blurb if you want to zoom in and pause the video. We've got a lot extras. Well, we've got some extra stuff, a booklet here about the merch, and looks to be some games and films from Disney, and not so special effects. So this is the first film. This is the film, and then this is the special features on disc 2. Great artwork on this as well, and obviously got the classic purple for Pixar and Disney movies. The next film we're going to look at is a live action one, which actually is one of the most, not hated, but the worst, one of the worst losses for Disney, but maybe even for a studio ever. John Carter lost a lot of money in the box office. Star Wars for a New Generation. So this was supposed to be one of Disney's newest hits. Again, not a Disney classic before you say anything. This is a Dolby Digital. We've got a decent looking cast. Bonus features, which you can see in the corner by there if you want to see them. Pause the video now. Audio commentary is also included. I believe it's only a 1-disc edition, and you do get that classic colour theme of John, with the John Carter logo on the top of there, and the silver. And then we've also got the movie rewards again in this case. Sadly, we don't have the original case because that was broken, so I had to replace it with a black case, which seems to be a theme with a lot of Disney films because obviously children handle them, which means you get a lot of John Carter sells for £1 at CEX, and The Incredible Sense sells for £2 at CEX. This is Bolt is the next one on the list, and stars John Travolta and Miley Cyrus. This is not a Disney classic, as you can see, but it does have a really cool shiny cover, and you've got loads of special features on the back there as well, including Dolby Digital. It's rated PG, and there's the blurb if you want to stop the video. I'm going to stop the video quickly just so I can take the slip off. There seems to be a thing with the Pixar ones in particular. The slip has not changed. It's just become non-holographic, which I do believe is kind of a waste of material. You could have just made this holographic itself, but you can see we've also got the CEX sticker on there, which I did not buy this from CEX. I actually bought it from Bernardo's for 25p, and they sell this for £2 still at CEX. We've got, again, checked out the back. We've got the classic silver and grey case and cover. The reason this is so beefy is because it includes a lot of pamphlets, which, you know, we don't see a lot of anymore, pamphlets. Pause the video. So, the next on our list is the live-action remake of Beauty and the Beast. It stars Emma Watson, Dan Stevens, Luke Evans, Kevin Kline, Josh Gad, and Ewan McGregor. Also Stanley Tucci. This was a really good live-action remake when I watched it. Really great blurb there if you want to stop the video. Obviously, Emma Watson is a really talented actress. She's most known for, obviously, her Harry Potter days. But she's also done a lot of work outside of the Harry Potter franchise. Mackenzie actually picked this up for me from a charity shop. I think it was about £1, which wasn't too bad of a price, you know. I had to replace the case because it was cracked, but, you know, I don't mind replacing the case as much. But I just hope the disc, as long as the disc is not damaged. That is £2 at CEX. Alice in Wonderland is next, and this is £1.50 at CEX. This is also a Disney classic, which is classic number 13, as you can see, with that little spine of the disc there. We have got, I'm just going to go do a once over for you guys. You can see it's got classic number 13 at the bottom instead of at the top now. Let's check the back. You've got some deleted scenes and some reflections on Alice. We've got one disc edition, and it does have Dolby Digital. This is got the original, but I had to replace the case. This has got the original silver and grey disc with it also. The last thing then is Aladdin. It's a Walt Disney classic. This is actually classic number 31. And obviously, musical masterpiece edition, full length original classic film, plus lyric book, plus musical models. So we just turn this around. So we do also have Dolby Digital on this. And then if we just have a look here, we've got a lyric book, which is quite cool. And we've got the movie reward. If anyone wants to claim that, I don't know if you can. You can try it, which is quite cool. And you've obviously got the original silver and grey case. So this actually costs £2 at CEX. So in total, my Disney collection is worth 48 Great British pounds. If we're transferring that into American dollars, which a lot of my viewers are American, which is quite surprising to me. I didn't know I had viewers outside of Britain, but I'm very thankful for that. This collection is actually worth $63.98. So quite a good price I had on these. I probably paid together probably about £5 for all of these DVDs, and I got £45 worth of stuff. Pretty good deal in my box. Thank you all for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe.